Hello scholars, so this week we're going to create another landscape using the element of art space. Our paper is going to be horizontal. Our name you're going to write either on the left or right side. When you're done, you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to take your ruler, if you have one. If you don't, it's okay. And towards the top of the page, not halfway, but more than halfway, you're going to draw a wavy line, a curved wave line. Great. Now step 2, what you're going to do is you're going to do a first row of flowers. Only the petals of the flowers, and they're going to be pretty medium size. So 1, do 1 next to it, but leave some room. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 flowers on the first row. The third step is to draw circles inside of the flowers, of the 4 flowers. Then the next row, you're going to add 1 and leave some room, 2, and these are smaller flowers now, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now there's 8 flowers in the second row, and step 5, you're going to add circles inside of each flower, not the one on the right side. Okay, when the circle is finished, now you're going to do the last row, which is on the top. So in the front, you see that the foreground is the bottom layer, which is towards you. It's going to be the more flowers, which are bigger. Then they're going to become smaller. And now these are really tiny flowers. You're making really tiny flowers for the third row. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 flowers. And then for the 7th step, you're going to draw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 circles inside of the 12 flowers. And then the 8th step is the clouds. So now we have the foreground, the middle ground, and the background is going to have some clouds. 1, 2, and I'm going to draw a circle for the sun. Circle for the sun, and a cloud next to the sun. And that's it. Now I'm going to outline using a black marker. You can use black marker, colored pencil, or crayon. And if you don't have black, you can use brown, gray, or purple, any dark color that you have at home. Okay, and make sure that all the lines are colored in, are outlined, as well as when you do color them in. Okay, now the top is done, I'm going to outline all of the flowers. When I'm done outlining, I'm going to start coloring the foreground. So now that I finished the outline, I'm going to start coloring. I'm only going to use the red, and I'm going to color the inside of the circles black. Don't have black, you can use brown. So I'm going to color inside the circles black. And because that these flowers are going to be poppy flowers are red. So if you have red, then you're going to use the red for each flower. If you do not have red and you have, let's say, pink, you can use pink if you don't have red. Or you can use, I would say yellow or orange if you don't have red. But if you do, please use red. And each flower you're going to color. Make sure the whole flower is colored and there's no white spots in the flower. Take your time coloring. And if you go outside just a little bit, like I just did, then you could take your outline color that you used to outline and go over it. So I just am tracing outline. And see, I'm just going through all of the curves first, then coloring it inside. Okay, and now when I'm done with this, I'm going to continue coloring the grass. Now that I finished coloring each flower with the red, I'm going to color the bottom half green for the grass. So the bottom half is green for the grass. And I use the color here. I'm going around each flower. As you could see, I would start from one side to the next side. So I'm going to start off with the right section and move my way all the way to the left until it is complete. Okay, so now that I'm starting, I'm going to finish the green, and then we're going to go to coloring the rest of the landscape.
Here is the landscape colored with the grass and the sky, which is blue, and I also colored the sun yellow.